Okay. Can someone please explain this to me? There's a new trend I've seen called iDosing. And I understand it is a legal way to get high. Well, I've never really been a partier. I've never had alcohol. I've never smoked marijuana or anything. Closest thing I've gotten high up is NyQuil, and that's when I had a cold. Maybe a sleeping pill every once in a while. Mostly the herbal stuff, but either way, the iDosing, I was curious about it. I downloaded the free sample of they give with their player for alcohol and content, and the ad said it's like doing 5 shots of gin and force. I put it on. I got some good quality headphones. I put on a sleep mask, and I listened to it most. I didn't have time for the full 30 minutes, but I figured 25 minutes will give me a light buzz. Maybe it was 30. Either way, I know I just left off 5 minutes. It said 85%, I think. But either way, I figured that could be a slight buzz. If the whole thing is 5 gin and force, I just figured most of it would be at least something, but I didn't get a thing from it. I was pretty coherent afterwards, so I didn't feel like much of anything. And then maybe I'll try to again later listen to the full thing. But then there's also the fact that I was looking to see what else they had. LSD, Euphoria. This is all binaural beats if you don't know what iDoser is. But then there's the one they have called the Hand of God for $200. And then my jaw, I saw that, my jaw practically dropped to the floor. $200. That's almost a car payment. That's... You get 360 games and a DVD for that. For some people, that's a whole paycheck, sadly, in this economy. But I just don't see why people would want to spend $200 on something that you can also find for free. Maybe it didn't work for me because I've never drank or done marijuana. I know that other video I tried where it says you can get a safe legal high from this, and these are hypnosis videos on YouTube. Eddie made one the other day. If you like some marijuana but don't want the after effects and don't want to put the inhalants in your lungs, but still want that giddy feeling, go watch his. It didn't work for me. Sorry, Ed, if you're watching this. That's just me. Probably because I have a reference point. Same thing with the alcohol, most likely because I don't drink, as I said before. As for the Hand of God, I don't know, if it were $20 I would go for it, but $200, that's way too much for me. If you have that disposable income, I'm very happy for you. But as for me, I found another YouTube video that gives a review of the Hand of God and explains all that it feels like. I'll put a link down below this video. They give it a very good review, and through that video I realized I don't need this. Personally, I get a better high from yoga than any of these safe legal highs that everything is promoting. The ones you have to pay for, the ones that are free, and the videos we watch on YouTube. But it doesn't make sense to me to waste that much money. I have other things to waste money on. Books, movies, DVDs, games. I just wanted to give out my personal criticism for that. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day. But once again, yoga gives me a better high than any of these files. So, I'm sorry I'm rambling. Either way, have a good day and God bless.